What happens when an unstoppable force meets an unbreakable will? That question came to life in the frozen ruins of Stalingrad. A city turned into a battlefield, a war turned into a nightmare, and the fate of the world hanging in the balance. In the summer of 1942, Hitler launched Operation Blue, his plan to conquer the Soviet oil fields in the Caucasus and capture Stalingrad, a city that bore Stalin's name and sat along the Volga River like a symbol of Soviet pride. The German Sixth Army, one of the Wehrmacht's most powerful, advanced with confidence. Victory seemed inevitable. But Stalingrad wasn't just another city. It became a symbol of resistance. Soviet troops, under the command of General Vasily Chuikov, fought street by street, room by room, even sewer by sewer. Not a step back was Stalin's infamous order, and soldiers followed it with grim determination. Civilians, too, became part of the defense, building barricades and digging trenches. By November, the city was a hellscape of fire, rubble, and ice. And then came the turning point, Operation Uranus. The Soviets launched a massive counteroffensive, not directly against the Germans in the city, but around them, trapping over 300,000 Axis troops in a deadly pocket. The hunters had become the hunted. Cut off from supplies, freezing and starving, the German army waited for a rescue that never came. One little-known fact, the Luftwaffe attempted to airdrop supplies to the encircled troops, but could only deliver a fraction of what was needed. Every day, soldiers died not just from bullets, but from frostbite and hunger. By February 1943, Field Marshal Paulus, personally promoted by Hitler to ensure he would fight to the death, did something unthinkable. He surrendered. The Battle of Stalingrad was one of the bloodiest in human history. Over 2 million dead, wounded, or missing. But more than just numbers, it marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. It shattered the myth of German invincibility and turned the tide of the war in favor of the Allies. Today, Stalingrad, now called Volgograd, still bears the scars of that battle. It reminds us of the unimaginable cost of war and of the power of human resilience. Because sometimes the line between victory and annihilation is drawn in the snow with blood.